And we're live. What's going on, everyone? One of the most common mistakes I see law firms making with their SEO and other SEO agencies as well is not spending the time at the very start of the project to develop a keyword strategy that is actually going to provide the kind of traffic that will turn into fee-paying clients and successful conversions on the website. So in this video, if you are doing some sort of SEO or if you're thinking about getting into SEO, this is definitely worth watching because I'm going to take you through how to develop a keyword strategy for your law firm or for your business, so that the time that you spend up the front is actually going to pay dividends throughout the end of the project. Because if you just jump into the project itself, it's not going to provide the kind of results that I know that you want from SEO. So stick around. If you're watching this live, welcome. What's happening? Get involved in the comments. You're watching this replay, hashtag team replay in the comments, you legends. So there are two places that you want to look to develop a keyword strategy and to find the kind of keywords that you want to rank for. And remember, we want to rank for the right kinds of keywords that are going to provide traffic, that are going to turn into fee-paying clients. It's not a shotgun approach. It shouldn't be a shotgun approach. If your SEO is a shotgun approach, you need to have a think about who is it that we want coming to the website, because if you think about that and you ask those questions and you start developing better traffic, you're going to get more conversions. Way too many people have this shotgun approach to SEO. We'll go for this keyword, that keyword, this keyword, this keyword, that keyword. We're not really thinking about the strategy behind it. It's more just about ranking for as many keywords as possible. That is not a good strategy for SEO. You should understand anywhere from the 7 to 30 keywords that you want to rank for, because you know that will provide traffic that is going to convert on your website, so that you're more efficient with your conversion from your SEO search traffic. So there are two places to look. The first place is a rankings report showing you the keywords that you're already ranking in the top 100 for. Now, the reason you look at these keywords is because half the job has already been done for you. You may have been blogging a bit, or your website may have been around for a while, and you're just naturally ranking on page 2 or 3 or 4 for some high value keywords. I see it all the time. We do rankings reports for law firms all over the world, and we'll have a look at this report, and they're not generating much traffic from any keywords, but on page 2 they might be ranking for personal injury law Melbourne. On page 3 they're ranking for no win no fee lawyer Brisbane. On page 4 they might be ranking for criminal law need an attorney urgently. And these keywords that are going to provide the kind of traffic that will turn into fee-paying clients, remembering that's what's important. If you're already ranking for them, you may as well just give it a little bit more of a push with your SEO strategy to get them onto page 1. When you're ranking number 1 on page 1, you're generating 35% of the traffic. When you're ranking number 2, it's 17. When you're ranking number 3, it's 11, and it keeps going down. But as long as you're on page 1, you're going to be generating some sort of traffic. And if you're already on page 2, 3, or 4, and the difficulty of that keyword is not high, then you can get it to page 1 quite easily, just by putting a little bit of focus and energy and attention into that keyword. So the first place you look is one of these reports. Now, how do you create these reports? We use SEMrush to create those reports, and it also gives us an idea of the keyword difficulty as well. But that's quite an expensive agency tool. If you just want to do it yourself, you can go check out Google Keyword Planner. Definitely go check that out, and there are some other SEO tools as well. But if you want me to do a rankings report on your law firm or on your business, just comment audit below in the comments, and I'll get in touch with you, and we'll run one of those reports for you so that you can see these keywords that you're already ranking for. You're already present, you're already on the spectrum. You just need that little push to get you to page 1 and start generating the traffic. Okay, so that's the first place you look. Keywords that you're already ranking for, because half the job has already been done, and you'll pick out 5 to 10 of them that you want to go after. Okay, so those are the first keywords that make up your keyword strategy. The second place you look is keywords that you're not ranking for, obviously. So you've got all the keywords that you are ranking for, that becomes part of your strategy. Then you want to look at the keywords that you really, really want to rank for. Okay, now the best way to find these keywords, again, SEMrush is great, Google Keyword Planner, but the question you need to be asking yourself is, what sort of traffic would this keyword provide? What sort of traffic would this keyword provide? Constantly asking yourself that question when you're doing some keyword research. And look for the keywords that have an okay amount of volume. Volume isn't the end of the game. It's okay if it's a smallish amount of volume, remembering that if you're number one, you get 35% of that traffic without even trying. And that's not even taken into account if you do, really good meta descriptions to increase the amount of clicks. That's a whole nother story. But look at these keywords and ask yourself, what sort of traffic do we want to produce, provide, and then go after those keywords, identify those keywords that potentially have a lower competition or a medium competition, but that you would know would provide the kind of traffic that you want to generate fee-paying clients. And you can kind of think about it in unison, in tandem with the keywords that you're already ranking for. You can look at them as the short-term keywords, right? So you have a look at the keywords you're already ranking for. Some of them might be a low competition, so you highlight them, you tick them, and they become part of your short-term SEO strategy. Then you might look, when you're doing the keyword research, for things that you're not ranking for, and see, all right, well, though they might take a little bit longer because it's medium or difficult, keyword difficulty, high competition, but that's the long-term stuff. So we've got the short-term stuff, which SEO absolutely can provide by going after the keywords with low competition and that you're already ranking for. You should start ranking on page one for those kinds of keywords, depending on the industry and depending on the search circumstances, within a month, 2 months. And then you've got the longer term stuff, which you're not ranking for currently, which you need to put the effort in and be consistent on your website to start generating traffic from those keywords. You have that as part of your medium and long-term approach to SEO. And this is what we're thinking as an SEO agency when we're developing these keyword plans for clients: short-term, medium-term, long-term. SEO is too often seen as a passive marketing strategy. We see it as a short-term lead generation strategy. You can generate leads from SEO in the short term. Okay, so those are the two places you're looking for keywords to develop your keyword strategy. Keywords you already rank for, keywords you're not ranking for, that are going to provide the kind of traffic that will produce fee-paying clients for your firm. And like I said, if you want a organic traffic rankings report for your firm or for your business, comment audit below this video and we'll organize that for you, so then you can get started on developing a strategy, an SEO strategy for your law firm that is actually going to provide fee-paying clients now and into the future. You're a legend. If you have any questions, put them in the comments as well, and we'll talk in the next video.